Stop calling it quarantine. Quarantine is for the sick. This, this is house arrest, a mental prison. Get after it, motherfuckers. Trump Nation. This is MAGA country. Topic inspired by Jussie Smollett with MAGA country and reading YouTube comments. You know, right now, right now, I just learned that look, Los Angeles is the city of Los Angeles is inside Los Angeles County. Anaheim is inside the Orange County. So Los Angeles County is down, still in lockdown. Orange County just opened up the restaurants, dine-in services, and I'm seeing news footage of people eating, and I think good. You know, I'm not thinking, oh man, well, Los Angeles should open. I'm like, no. Now we voted for. I didn't vote for this motherfucker, but Garcetti, this piece of shit, and Newsom. That's what the majority of people wanted. So that's what we got now. You wanted bologna and peanut butter in your sandwich. Bologna and peanut butter in your sandwich. There you go. Something I should have had a bruise here too. But yeah, I bring that up because I think by some states opening up. Also, didn't know that. I just learned today that South Dakota never went on lockdown. I didn't know that. And but I did know that the country of Sweden never did go on lockdown also, and they believed in herd immunity. Little note on that is that I see that on TV on Univision, this fucking Spanish beaner news. You know, we're not gonna get herd immunity because we're far from that. You know, when the TV tells you to fucking put on your fucking mask everywhere when you fucking walk outside, step on your front lawn or your front porch or simply your front stairs or in your doorway, put on a fucking mask. You're not catching the germs to cross contaminate and build that herd immunity. You don't get it for free, motherfuckers. You know, but people want it. People want herd. Oh, they want herd immunity. HERD immunity. Look it up. And it's making my head hurt a bit. My head hurt a bit because I think a lot of governors, a lot of these demons. I think a lot of humans, a regular person would have empathy and be like, okay, but look, social distance. We have a restaurant. Okay, everyone sits in the corners and one in the center. You have a pet store, 2 aisles, 1 aisle per person, or some shit, right? But instead, you're gonna pay full rent for only 25% capacity of your business. And how are you gonna figure that out with your accountant? That's not my problem. It's the law. I don't want no one to die. And oh my goodness, I heard a sneeze somewhere. um, I had another lady. Is that the same area? Yeah, you know what? It was the same area where I had that one girl with a nice ass freak out behind a tree as I'm walking with my dog. old Hispanic lady. I'm walking down the street, and she sees me coming and goes into the street to avoid me, and without looking into traffic, man. And I'm more concerned about not coming close to me. And I think, dude, you're gonna get run over, man. But then I think also, well, you know what? That's what she wants, and I'm not going to go into the street with a fucking dog and get run over. Fuck that. For her dumb ass believing the news. And yeah, you know what? If you want to see, that's the attitude of better you than me. So be it. Um, I know my death is coming. Diabetes, cancer, heart disease, being hit by a drunk driver, um, being robbed, kidnapped, shot, possible. But do you do you hear me going on the getting the megaphone, ordering it on that communist website, Amazon.com, buying a megaphone and saying, "All right, everyone, let's go hide in my basement now. Fuck sunlight, fuck freedom. We'll live to be 1,000 years old." No, no, death is there. Death is everywhere, every fucking where, everywhere. It's in a pack of Skittles, man. Pretty sure if I put enough of them in my mouth, I put the bag and the Skittles, jam it down my throat, that I'm pretty sure I'll choke to death. A cup of water could it kill me? I don't know. How would I be positioned? With my face in a dish. But yeah, death is death's all over. And also watching a Kevin Hart. I like Kevin Hart. I'm not a big fan of Joe Rogan. There's a couple of things that there's more dumb shit that I've heard him say than positive stuff, in my opinion. One thing that I comment on a lot of his videos is um, Joe, let all the illegals in, just not in my neighborhood, Rogan. And you see his out of touch character when he says, everyone should just go into their sauna for at least 15 minutes a day. I'm thinking, what the fuck? I can't even have I don't even have spare clothes or a spare closet to put it in, let alone a sauna. That's my choice. Yeah, but I know a lot of people like that. Well, man, you start hanging out with rich white folks. Yeah, but Kevin Hart, he said, I forget the point I was trying to make, but he said, what are you gonna do with it, with this? You're gonna take it with you into your coffin, and as to what he's trying to leave behind, and the admiration he had for Dave Chappelle, basically, when you could have gotten when Dave Chappelle could have gotten more money to do more shows on his Dave Chappelle show, but instead he said went to Africa and then started doing comedy shows on Lunchbox in public parks. And freedom. And I could dig it, man. but he speaks about leaving something behind. And what got to me was when Kevin Hart said, I don't come from a family that had a 6 o'clock dinner, that spoke about creativity, or basically a nuclear family. And I really really like that, because you know I was taught by example, or even taught by the negligence of it. Don't talk about your family. Don't talk about your relatives, where you live, how you live, because we're all rich, we're all middle class. Far from it. And then now he's doing that with his own kids, with his own family. And I think the more that we point out divorce, broken families, drug abuse, alcoholism, drunk driving, cheating, um, and basically the unfulfilled potential that exists, the more we acknowledge that those things are there, I think the more we do to avoid them. It's as simple as saying, hey, don't go down this street. There's one street here in Los Angeles, it's Alameda. Okay, overall, stay off that street. Fuck the gangs or criminals that are on that, because there are that's basically every street in Los Angeles, but it's just tons of potholes, man, tons of potholes. And pretty much I've learned how to drive down that street, not by the lanes, but by slowing down and going within the lanes to avoid some of the bigger potholes. And I think when we do that, to so the car doesn't get fucked up. And I think when we mention these things, as man, this I went to this pothole on that corner next to that restaurant. So go down slow and go towards the east side of that lane. It's easy, right? Just to share that insight. And then when someone say, "Well, you're about to get married. Well, you sure you want to get married? Are you sure? Have you been hoeing around at least a little bit? She's Asian. You always said you loved redheads. Um, you wanted a house. You wanted to be a rock star, but you're a plumber now." And again, I'm not knocking out any blue collar person, but simply, is this truly the life design that you want? I'm not saying that, oh, let fucking 5-year-olds drive a fire truck, because 5-year-olds always want to drive a fire truck. Put that 10-year-old in a fucking MiG jet. No. But self-discovery, do you really know yourself? I think that's a topic also that could be extended on, elaborated on. But that's it for now, man. It's still talking to you from Los Angeles, California, the sideshow. Again, I'm a registered Democrat, Latino, and again, I didn't say Latino, I said Latinx. What the fuck, Latinx? Um, Life is short. Life is short. It is later than you think it is in life. You will never be this beautiful again. There are no easy days, just days where potential was not fulfilled.